Hey y'all, Tom, ND3N here, and thanks for dropping by my little shack in the corner for a ham shack chat. This time I'll be giving you the basic information you'll need to participate in the CQ World-Wide WPX Contest. That's both the SSB and CW flavors. I'll give you an operating tip at the end of the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
I subscribe to Team Beat
to this channel and give me a like.
Please like me.
The objective of these contests is for amateurs worldwide to contact as many other amateurs and prefixes as possible during the contest period. As always, I strongly recommend that you download the full contest rules, review them, and keep them available for reference during the contest. For the SSB flavor, the WPX contest is held on the last full weekend in March. And in this year, 2022, that would be on March 26th and 27th. For CW, the WPX contest is held on the last full weekend of May, making it May 28th and 29th for 2022. The contest starts at 0000 or midnight UTC on Saturday and goes until 23:59, again midnight UTC on Sunday. I'll put a link to a UTC calculator website, but for quick reference for North American hams, midnight UTC on Saturday is Friday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. This makes it a 48-hour-long contest. Only the 160, 80, 40, 20, 15, and 10 meter bands may be used during this contest. The exchange is a signal report, either an RS or RST signal report. You want to use 5.9 for the SSB contest and 5.99 or 5NN for the CW contest. After your signal report, you'll send a sequential serial number starting with 001. Points are awarded for each contact. Now, contacts between stations on different continents are worth 3 points on 10, 15, and 20 meters, and 6 points on 40, 80, and 160 meters. Contacts between stations on the same continent but different countries are worth 1 point on the 10, 15, and 20 meter bands, and 2 points on 80, 40, and 160. Now, contacts between stations in the same country are worth 1 point regardless of the band, with the exception, and listen to me, my North American friends, that contacts between stations within the North American boundaries, where both stations are located in North America, are worth 2 points on the 10, 15, and 20 meter bands, and 4 points on the 40, 80, and 160 meter band. Multipliers count once for each contest, regardless of band. And your multipliers are the prefix of the call sign, which is the letter numeral combination which forms the first part of your amateur call. For example, my prefix is ND3. And the ARRL W1AW station's prefix is W1. Your final score will be the number of points earned by contacts and then multiplied by the number of prefixes worked. Use of QSO alerting assistance is permitted in all categories except for the single operator classic overlay. We'll talk more about overlays momentarily. Single operators perform all operating and logging functions, and only one transmitted signal is permitted at any time. There is no limit on the number of band changes. Single operators may operate all bands or a single band. Single operator high power must not exceed 1500 watts, low power must not exceed 100 watts, and QRP must not exceed 5 watts total output power. And this holds true for all of the operating category power levels. Single operators may operate only 36 hours of the contest, with your breaks being a minimum of 60 minutes between contacts. Single operators, regardless of output power, may also enter one of the following overlay categories, provided their operations qualify. Now, you want to go take a look at the full rules.
Oh well, rules are rules.
For a full description, in case you choose to use one of these overlays. And they are tri-band or single element or TB wires, rookie, youth, and classic operator. Now the classic operator may not use spotting assistance and is limited to only 24 hours of operations during the contest. Multi-operators, as the category implies, have 2 or more operators, may operate the full 48 hours of the contest, and you'll be considered all band operators even if only a single band is used. Also, multi-operators cannot use any of the overlays. The multi-operator single transmitter, which is multi-1, is where only a single transmitted signal is allowed to be operated at any time. You're limited to 10 band changes in any clock hours, and that's from 00 through 59 minutes. And you'll use a single serial number sequence for the entire log. The multi-1 operation can use either high or low power, but no QRP. The multi-operator 2 transmitter category allows a maximum of 2 transmitted signals at any time on 2 different bands. Stations may be worked once per band regardless of which transmitter is used, and the log must include which transmitter made each QSO. Each transmitter may make a maximum of 8 band changes in a clock hour and will use a separate serial number sequence for each band. And regardless of how much power you're using, you will be considered a high power station, regardless of your actual output power. The multi-unlimited category allows up to 6 transmitted signals, once per band, at any time. The multi-unlimited category allows up to 6 transmitted signal, that's 1 per band, at any time. All 6 bands may be worked at the same time, using a separate serial number sequence for each band. The last multi-operator category is the multi-distributed, and it is identical in operation to the multi-unlimited category, with the exception that the operating stations may be in different locations within the same DXCC entry, that's the same country, and within the same CQ zone. Now, I've added a link to help you out with the CQ zones down in the description. Your log must be submitted electronically using the Cabrillo file format at the link in the description within 5 days of the contest completion. And please, again, see the full rules.
Rules? What rules?
For more specifics about creating and submitting your log. As promised, here is an operating tip for dealing with pileups. Actually, several tips, but we'll count them as one. Now, pileups are inevitable in all, and especially voice contests. They also happen when rare DX shows up on the band outside of a contest. I've even seen it happen during a Parks on the Air activation. First, don't jump right in. Take a moment, listen to the rhythm of the operator. How long do they call CQ? And then when they're done, how long do they listen to the people shouting at them before they actually pick out a station to work? Once you find that rhythm, toss out your call toward the end of the madness, just before the station calls someone. Second, when sending out your call, include your entire call. You want to do your full call and then again phonetically. So I would call ND3N, November Delta 3 November. Now the station might come back, say ND station, or you might say ending November. That's fine. You got enough information coming out that hopefully in the little pauses, there's the operator on the other end can pick out your station. And by the way, that's called busting a pileup. Finally, if you haven't busted the pileup within 2 or 3 calls, note the frequency and call and move on to work other stations. No need to continue to work this guy when you can be out there making points and multipliers with other folks. But you note his call and then you come back after 10 to 15 minutes and give it a try again. The band conditions can change. Other folks may have moved on, and now you have a better chance. And if it doesn't work then, rinse and repeat. Just keep his thing down there on a little notepad, or my software actually allows me to just stick them in a file right there, and when I click on the file, it'll pop me right back to that frequency. It's pretty cool, but we're not here to talk about software. Thanks for dropping by my little shack in the corner for a ham shack chat about the CQ World-Wide WPX Contest. Now this video gave you information that can be used for both CW and SSB flavors of the contest. Taking a moment to give me a like.
Please like me. Please.
Lets me know you got something out of or just enjoyed this content. Making a comment.
Questions? Comments?
Tells me you paid enough attention to give me constructive criticism, agreement, disagreement. You have some more to add, or you just wanted to say howdy. Sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
This, especially on social media, tells me that you found the video worth not only your time, but that of your friends. And subscribing.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Braz.
Tells me you appreciate the time, money, and effort I put into all my videos. 73 until the next Hey Y'all. Always at your service. I'm Tom, ND3N, and I'm out.